The plane door opened and the air of Dhaka hit me, thick, warm and alive, a mix of spices, rain and the energy of millions. I stepped out with just a backpack and $500, determined to find the real Bangladesh. The city was a sensory overload: car horns, rickshaw bells, shouts of "Paya!" Instead of feeling lost, I felt alive. I hopped on a local bus, clutching a few taka, watching the city's endless motion. Every face outside told a story. That night, I found a simple guest house. The owner welcomed me with tea and a smile, saying, "Bangladesh has a big heart, you will see." That kindness set the tone for my journey. As I lay down, the city's sounds became my lullaby. $500 isn't much, but it forces you to live like a local. You eat where they eat, travel how they travel, and trust in their hospitality. This wasn't about luxury, it was about authenticity. I was ready to embrace the grit and grace of Bangladesh. I closed my eyes, not as a tourist, but as a student, eager to learn from this fascinating place. The adventure had truly begun. I knew the days ahead would challenge me. But I was ready to see Bangladesh, not through headlines, but through its people. The first step was behind me. The real journey was just beginning, and I couldn't wait to see where it would lead. Traveling on a tight budget is an art. My $500 meant no fancy hotels, just guest houses and street food. The best meals were in tiny, bustling eateries, rice, dal, and curry for less than $1. Every meal felt like a small victory. Local buses and trains became my lifeline. They weren't always comfortable, but the views, endless rice paddies, misty villages, were priceless. Sitting by the open train door, wind in my face, I felt the country's pulse. Bargaining in markets became a daily ritual. A few words in Bengali and a smile turned transactions into connections. Often, I was given a friend price. These moments made me feel less like a customer, more like a guest. The real rule of budget travel? Stay open. I was invited for tea, given rides, and shared meals with strangers. These experiences cost nothing, but meant everything. My budget wasn't a limitation, it was a key. It unlocked a Bangladesh most tourists never see. I relied on the greatest resource: human kindness. The less I spent, the richer my journey became. Every day brought new surprises. The art of the $500 journey was about connection, not consumption. And that made all the difference. Bangladesh welcomed me, not as a tourist, but as a friend. Bangladesh is shaped by water. Its rivers are lifelines. I drifted through the Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest, surrounded by silence and wild beauty. I didn't see a Royal Bengal tiger, but I felt its presence in the untamed landscape. From there, I traveled to Sri Mangal's tea gardens, rolling hills of emerald green. Tea pickers moved with grace, and the air was fresh and sweet. I tasted the famous 7-layer tea, a work of art in a glass. Old Dhaka was a maze of narrow lanes and vibrant markets. Rickshaws painted like moving art galleries filled the streets. I wandered, discovering hidden gems and the Pink Palace by the Buriganga River. But the soul of Bangladesh was in its villages. Life moved slower. Mud houses, rice paddies, children's laughter. Evenings by the pond, sunsets painting the sky, brought a deep sense of peace. In these quiet moments, I felt truly connected to the land. This was the Bangladesh I came to find. Not just a place, but a living, breathing story, and I was grateful to be part of it. If rivers are Bangladesh's lifelines, its people are the heartbeat. Hospitality here is legendary. Strangers constantly checked if I needed help. Their pride in their country was infectious. The women, in cities and villages, inspired me with their strength and resilience. One village family invited me to share their meal. Simple rice and fish, eaten with our hands. We spoke little, but kindness needed no translation. Small acts of generosity were everywhere. A free rickshaw ride, a shopkeeper returning extra change, students buying me tea. These weren't grand gestures, but everyday kindnesses. They revealed a society built on compassion and connection. The greatest wealth here is the character of its people, and that's what I'll remember most. Daily life in Bangladesh is a feast for the senses. The markets burst with color: red chilies, yellow turmeric, silver fish. Vendors called out, buyers haggled, and the air was thick with spice. I'd grab fresh fruit or flatbread and watch the world go by. Public transport was an adventure: crowded buses, shared snacks, and laughter. My favorite was the river ferry, sleeping under the stars, rocked by the water, surrounded by strangers who felt like friends. The food was unforgettable: biryani in Dhaka, fuchka on street corners, fresh fish in villages. Meals were social events meant to be shared. Horta, mashed vegetables with chili and mustard oil, became a favorite. A family taught me to make it, and we ate together, savoring every bite. The food told the story of the land and its people: simple, fresh, and full of love. Every meal was a celebration, every flavor a memory. Bangladesh's symphony of life played on. No adventure is without challenges. I got lost, missed buses, and battled mosquitoes. Sometimes I was sick or exhausted. The poverty was hard to witness: children working, families struggling. But I also saw resilience and hope. Communities supported each other, facing hardship with dignity. For every tough moment, there were a dozen moments of joy. Reaching a hilltop in Chittagong, riding a train roof, laughing with children in muddy fields. These memories outshone the grit. The journey taught me survival isn't about avoiding hardship, but facing it with courage. The most rewarding journeys demand the most from you. They strip you down to your essentials and leave you grateful for every experience. Bangladesh tested me, but it also changed me. And for that, I am thankful. My time in Bangladesh ended, but the journey continues. I left with my wallet lighter, but my heart full. The $500 was gone, but what I gained was priceless. I found a country misunderstood, but rich in spirit and kindness. This isn't just a travel story, it's an invitation. Be curious, be brave, and connect with people everywhere. Adventure can be found anywhere, even at home. The world is full of stories waiting to be discovered. Let's keep exploring, learning, and celebrating our shared humanity. Thank you for joining me so far. The next chapter is just beginning. Stay curious,